It's gay month, so we're doing gay things with gay games. Hi. Welcome. What's my name? My name's Rek. How are you? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm almost certain. I'm almost certain. Yes. Oh. What's to be said about the first day of a new school that hasn't been said a million times before? Ugh. Although I'm sure that's been said a million times before. A school's a school, and this one doesn't look too different from my last. Some boring sights, loud noises, and unfortunate smells. That's very unfortunate. With any luck, the same curriculum with the same pace. I seriously doubt it. I transferred halfway through the school year, so adjusting's going to be a pain. I'm not looking forward to it. Well, I'm not looking forward to it either. Why does everything have polka dots? Everything's so polka dotted. I make my way down the corridors, following the map I was given by the front desk. My class should be the third door on the left. Oh, hello! What part of no running in the halls don't you understand? Oh, I'm sorry, Your Highness, Lord of the Hallways. Shouldn't you be happy I'm this excited to get to class? Is that why you were running in the opposite direction? Maybe I have to get some laps to burn off all this energy. Oh, yeah, that's how it works. Not in the hallway, you don't. I can't help it, I'm just so excited to learn. Two loud arguing boys block out the door to the classroom. Excuse me. Do you get off on playing hall monitor? Student council not enough? I wouldn't have to if you would stop being such a hazard. I just need to get past. You're impossible to deal with. Next time I'm getting a teacher. Oh, not a teacher. Anything but that. Push past them. I've had enough of this. I don't want to be late on my first day. I push past and enter the room behind them. Whoa! Hey! Ho ho! Ho ho! That's what they get. The door closes before they have a chance to say anything else. I'm greeted by the faces of about 20 unfamiliar students and a surprise teacher. Ah, Rek. There you are. I was starting to wonder if you'd gotten lost. No, just two weird guys outside, just bickering along. Everyone, if I could have your attention for a moment, please. An awkward hush fills the room as everybody turns to face me. This is Rek, who will be joining us starting today. Nice to meet everyone. Before I say anything else, the two boys from earlier come through the door. Hayden, Arlie, how nice of you to join us. I thought I heard you both outside. Class started a few minutes ago, but by all means, take your time. We have a new student today, if you care to notice. Have you had a tour of the school grounds yet, Rek? Not yet. I love his hair. His hair is awesome. Actually, all three of these guys' hairs are awesome. I love it. Well, in that case, I'm sure Hayden and Arlie would be happy to help out during lunch. Wait, why us? You can both make up the time you spent disrupting the class by helping out the new student. Unless you'd prefer I just mark you both as late. Pfft, I'd rather just be marked late. It doesn't even matter. We'll help out. Perfect. I'm glad that's settled. Ugh, fine. Now, Hayden, Arlie, please take your seats. His name is Arlie! That's amazing. Rek, there should be a spare seat towards the back. I take a seat and the lesson starts. Hayden and Arlie meet me outside the hall after class. So, do we get extra time to eat, or do we have to spend it all on the tour? Is multitasking too hard for you? Can't walk and eat at the same time? Just asking. Doesn't this get in the way of your student council shenanigans? You guys don't need to give me a tour if it's too much trouble. I think he's very stoic. I'm not sure how long I want to be around them bickering anyways. I never said that. What's the point of the student council if not to help the student body? Especially new students. Yeah, I got nothing better to do. It's fine, Rek. We got you. You know this school inside. You'll know this school inside and out by the time I can't fucking talk. We make our way down the hallway. Hayden makes an abrupt stop before the stairs. Toilets are here and down the hall towards the back. Don't trust Rek can read a sign. I just know how much trouble you have. I'm trying to be considerate. Isn't the point of a tour to point at everything out? If Rek wanted, they could just read the school maps. Is that you admitting this is a big waste of time too? Administrating. It's about the human interaction element to get a new student more comfortable. I haven't gotten a single word in between them. I honestly don't know what to make of them. It seems like they're good friends. I get the impression they've known each other for a while. Only people who've known each other for a long time talk to each other like that. No one's that rude to a complete stranger. Well, these are my new classmates. At least things are interesting. The school tour, on the other hand, is about as exciting as a school tour can be. All the basic components, gym, check. Library, check. Assembly hall, check. That about covers where you'll be going from class. We always meet at 3C in the morning first, so don't worry about having everything memorized. Anything else you want to see, Rec? Cafeteria! The cafeteria for sure. Now we're talking! Good choice, Rec. I'm starving. Just through the store is the cafeteria. We didn't go anywhere, though! I hit my microphone! What's happening? The other one's closed. Got it, thanks. So, Hayden, about buying me lunch. Why exactly would I do that? Because I'm hungry, and I'm asking so nicely. I don't bring money to school. I pack my lunch before I head out. You could do that too if you tried waking up more than 5 minutes before you had to leave. Harsh. I'm not fussy. What'd you bring? So Arlie's the kind of guy to poach food from people, huh? Anywhere else you want to go, Rec? Student council room! If that's okay. Really? I'm glad you have an interest. You're not going to join a nerd club, are you, Rec? We're not accepting new members, but feel free to drop by with any problems you might have and we could try to help out. Damn, rejected already. Student council room is just the end of the hall. Last room on the left. No one's busy with anything important. We should be able to go in. Hey, look, we changed. We enter a small, dusty back room. So this is a student council room. It's not very impressive. But I suppose it's more about the people within it and what they get up to than the room itself. Huh, it's empty. It's lunchtime? Maybe they went to get food? Normally there's someone here by now. I don't like having this place empty during lunch. If you ever run into issues with your studies, we can try and help. We keep track of events around school, help organize and allocate funds to clubs, and keep on top of club room maintenance. Good to know, thanks. It's kind of admirable the way he's attempted to keep the student council accessible. Definitely friendlier than my last schools. Well, no point in standing around an empty room. Anywhere else, Rec? Finish the tour! I'm out of ideas. Anything else you guys want to show me? That's about it. At least you'll know what you need based on your timetable. Oh, wait, I got something. Let me show you the school gardens. I'm a part of the gardening club. Which is always accepting members, by the way, unlike some other clubs. Oh, that's cool. We make our way out of the building and down around the back of the school. There's a large row of different assorted plants and vegetables, all coordinated across the patch. So, there's a gardening club? Yep. I wouldn't have realized you were a green thumb without you telling me. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I know my way around a vegetable patch, thank you very much. Helped out with pretty much everything here. It's starting to get colder, so next week we'll be trying to plant garlic. And you'll be able to eat the garlic once it's finished growing? Would it be the point of growing vegetables if you can't eat them by the end of it? Just seems weird to me it'd be so easy. Well, feel free to come out and find out. Tomorrow we have some garden work you could do. Don't let him trick you into doing his portion of the work, Rec. Why would I do that? I actually like gardening. School bell rings and the three of us head back to class. Oh. The rest of the day is uneventful. I head home once class is over. I enter the class the following day and Hayden and Arlie are sitting on opposite sides of the room. They react to the noise of the door opening and both look up from what they're doing to acknowledge me. Hayden's reviewing his notes while Arlie's on his phone with his feet up on the desk. Yeah, he seems like that kind of guy. It's a little surprising to see them not interacting. I guess they're not feeling social today? I take my seat and the teacher enters the room. Alright everyone, remember there's a test coming up on Friday. Stay focused. Focused. Fuh. I expect everyone to be able to pass this. You've been given more than enough resources. I spend the time trying to follow the material. At lunchtime I decide to... Go to the garden club meeting. Worth a look at the very least. I don't have anything better to do during lunch. As I walk over to the gardens, a familiar voice calls out. Yo, Rek, nice to see you showed up. So, the gardening meeting got called off last minute. But that doesn't mean we can't get our hands dirty. We can get you officially initiated later. I'm not sure if I've agreed to joining just yet. Really? That's a shame. I might rescind my offer if you're not going to jump at the chance. You at least up for helping out today? Sure. Great! We've got some general weeding to do. Gotta get ready for the garlic. Oh, and these leaves are starting to get on my nerves. You know how to use a rake, right? Is there some kind of special technique to it? Oh, Rek. So naive. How much you have to learn. Don't worry, he's very dramatic. I'll be here to lead you through it. You can rely on me. Arlie leads me over to the tool shed and pulls out a key from his back pocket. Hold the door. He barely gives me a second to grab it before he lets go. It's ridiculously heavy. Here's a pair of gloves. We'll start with the weeding and see how much time we have for anything else. He rummages in the back for a while, coming out with a couple of trowels and something that looks like a mini rake. We walk over to the beds and Arlie kneels down beside it, motioning for me to join. How do I know what's a weed and what isn't? Might just be better if you watch me. I'll point out the differences as we go. It's a little easier if you know what's been planted in a bed and then it becomes anything that isn't that. These are generally well maintained, but keep your eyes peeled for anything starting to grow in a bed that already has something in it. He gets to work picking out the smaller irregular plants among the bigger ones. You gotta make sure to dig deep enough to get the roots out with the leaves, otherwise they'll just grow back. Getting the hang of it? Sorta. Some of the common weeds I can recognize, dandelions and, actually that's about it. You'll get there eventually. I can't name most of them either. He passes me the other trowel. There's a couple of empty beds that need digging over. Oh, okay. Get rid of everything and I'll help once okay, I guess we're no longer weeding. I do my best, but Arlie still has to work on the beds I thought I had finished. There seems to be so much to learning how to garden. Isn't this supposed to be a relaxing hobby? I didn't expect Arlie to take something so seriously. Looks like we don't have time for raking today. At this rate, I'm gonna come sometime after school to do it. It's bothering you that much? Sorta. Everything would look way nicer if it was tidier, and it'd be great for the compost. Your dedication's pretty admirable. Ha, thanks. So, have you realized how cool and complex gardening could be? I think so. I'd have given you the in-depth version of the tour, but we had Hayden dragging us down. Glad I can make it up for you today. You don't like Hayden? Nope, can't stand the guy. He can't take a joke to save his life. He cares way too much about studying, way too stuck up, and I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble every time I'm around him. That's a pretty passionate response. What? No way! Looking at the time on his phone, he decides that's enough for lunch and starts packing up the equipment. Not bad. Thanks for the help. No problem. It was certainly interesting to watch. Cool to hear you talk about something you're passionate about. I'll make sure to teach you proper Reiki technique next time. Bleh. The school bell rings soon after and we head back to class. Hayden and Arlie pull faces as they meet each other's gaze. Do they really need to keep this up? The next day starts too quick for my liking. I barely get through the door before I see a girl I haven't met make a beeline for me. Oh, hello! Hey, you're the new student, right? What's your name? Her energy catches me off guard. I'm still waking up. It's Rek. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. My name's Nanala. Nanala? Nanala. But you can call me Nala. Okay, hi Nala. I was sick the past couple days, so sorry I couldn't say hi day one. So what's been your impression in school so far? Met anyone you think you'll be friends with? It's only day 3, but I've met both Hayden and Arlie. Really? She takes an interest upon hearing those names. Those two are hilarious. They literally cannot go a day without mentioning the other. That does track for the 2 days I've been here so far. Not sure if the pattern will continue, but she does have a point. She pulls a juice box out of her back pocket and takes a lot. Why were you keeping it in your back pocket? What kind of high schooler still drinks juice boxes? What kind of anybody keeps it in their back pocket? Who cares if they're drinking it? What if it spills? Huh? What are you looking at? Do you want one? No! I do have a spare. You can have it if you want. I'm good, thanks. Really? Alrighty, more for me. After hearing some loud footsteps clambering down the hall, the class door opens and Arlie barrels through it. Hayden follows behind, hunching over in the doorway. How many times do I have to tell you to stop running? You're the one who's out of breath. Good thing a teacher isn't here to scold you. You really shouldn't be breaking the rules like that, Hayden. Right on cue. Look who's arrived together, once again. Oh, hey, Nala. Feeling any better? Yep, as good as ever. So, what's got you both making so much noise early in the morning? Mr. Student Council President here thought he could beat me in a race to the class. Pretty close, right? He's faster than he looks. That is not what happened. It seems like that's what happened, sir. I don't know. That's just me saying it. Hayden catches his breath, recomposes himself, and stops leaning on a doorframe. I saw him running down the hall as I was getting things out of my locker, and my bag was on the floor. I didn't even get time to say anything to him. As he ran past, he grabbed my bag and just kept running. Having no idea if he'd actually stop at 3C or just keep going, what choice did I have? He's just mad he lost the race we were having. Hayden snatches his bag back from Arlie, who lets it go with a smirk. I even ran my part carrying extra weights. What have you got in that thing? Books made of lead? Student council material. Paperweight adds up. Well, you could at least thank me for bringing it to class for you. I don't need a personal assistant, but if you're so desperate to carry my stuff around for me, I'm sure we could work something out. Wouldn't want to steal the opportunity from the student council fan club. It's not fair to all your weird underlings. You're part of that, right, Nala? What? Me? As if. No offense, Hayden. I love you as a friend and all, but I do enough work as it is. None taken. Want to hang out at lunch, Rek? Sure! Awesome. Looking forward to it. I wasn't sure I was going to spend lunch otherwise. Hanging out with Arlie was fun, but I'm not much help to him gardening. If anything, I'm a distraction. I don't want to continue to bother him. Even so, he looks a little surprised. Not coming back to gardening club, Rek? That's a shame. Maybe in the future? I just don't want to refuse an offer to hang out. Should have beaten me to it, Arlie. You snooze, you lose. Well, you're always welcome back at any time. Nala runs over to my desk the second the lunch bell rings. Let's go, Rek. I'm starving. I gotta get lunch quick. I'm on duty today, and I'll get yelled at if I'm too late. She fails to mention exactly what she'll be late for, but I follow nonetheless. We make our way down to the cafeteria. It's the same place! Want anything? I'll get you something if you're hungry. My treat. I'm good, thanks. I'm not hungry. How are you not hungry in the middle of the day? I get hungry all the time. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, you are. I'll get you a sandwich. Apparently I am hungry. No one else but me gets to say that, lady. Zing and lettuce good? That's disgusting. Sure. Great. Give me just a sec. Where are Hayden and Arlie? She returns 2 sandwiches and a couple more juice boxes, passing one over to me. Okay, now let's head to the student council. Don't want Hayden yelling at me for being late again. You're part of the student council? Yeah, didn't Hayden tell you? I only met you today. When would it have come up? Hayden didn't mention me? Wow, I'm hurt. He mentioned someone was away sick yesterday. Was that you? Yeah, I'm making it up today. As we reach the student council room, Nala runs down the hall and throws open the door. Hayden, I'm here! I heard you coming from across the hall. Hey, Rek. Sick of gardening club already? Haven't really made my mind up about it. I'm so emotional! It's not for everyone. I don't mind it. If Arlie ever needs a second set of hands, sometimes I jump in. There. Sorry, getting here took a while. Had to get Rek some lunch. I'm not late or anything, right? Not any later than you normally are. Great, so what needs to be done today? I sorted out most of the shelves yesterday, so not much. Look at you being productive. Well, I could try to do the rest of it if you just want to relax. I'd appreciate it. One of our members had to drop recently due to it being too much on top of another club. You don't have a line of fangirls waiting to join up in their place? What about one of those? The question alone seems to drain him. I'd rather run the entire council by myself than deal with any of those for more than 5 minutes at a time. That bad. Some days. I don't suppose you'd be interested in joining, would you, Rek? It's a bit quick, Hayden. He hasn't even been here a week. Well, I'm desperate. I'm not sure if I should be offended by that. From what I've seen of Rek, I can't imagine we'd have any problems working together. So, are you interested? I don't know! Sure, don't have anything better to do. Awesome, welcome to the club. Aw, surely you can show a little bit more enthusiasm, Rek. A lot of people would kill to be able to join. No, that level of excitement is exactly what I'm after. Less, if possible. What do I do about the fangirls? They shouldn't. They leave everyone but me alone, thankfully. Even Nala. That's for different reasons. I'm not a threat. It was a little rough at first, but the girls and I came to an understanding. What do I do? Do I have anything to do specific while I'm a part of the club? Not that I can think of. If anyone comes up to you to ask for help, just direct them to Nala or I. We're not announcing your inclusion to anyone. I just need the second set of hands more than anything. Third set of hands. I'm still here. Right, third. Is that okay with you? Sounds easy enough. Any more questions? That's about it. So I just show up here at lunch? Till I have something better worked out, yeah. Okay, sweet. Thanks for the help. The bell rings and we make our way back to class. I'm in student council! Afternoon class wasn't very notable. Once the lesson was over, I packed up my things and began to head home. As I head down the stairs, I see Nala waiting by. I saw him! Why does he keep showing up at the corner? Rek, there you are. I was starting to wonder if I'd miss you heading home. Everything okay? Yeah, totally. I just wanted to ask a favor. Sure. What's up? Let me think how to pitch this. I need help with the thing. She takes a loud sip of her juice box. Slurp! That's how she sounds. So Hayden seems to really like you. He's already getting pretty comfortable around you, which is crazy to me. It's only been like a week. Is there a problem with that? Not at all. In fact, it's very advantageous of me. Glad to help. So here's the thing. Hayden won't talk to me about Arlie at all. Maybe it's because you're mutual friends? Probably. Whatever it is, it's annoying. But since you're kind of just Hayden's friend, you can help in a way I can't. Help with what? I'm getting there, okay? Give me a sec to let me finish. Give me a sec. Just give me a sec, guys. Just 1 sec. So basically, I want these two to be friends again, since right now they're not. Why are you obsessed with them getting along? They seem happy as they are. I don't know if I see a reason to disrupt that. No, the way they are now is all wrong. Can't you just believe me when I say I know my friends well enough? I've known these guys my entire life, since kindergarten. They used to get along great, but after they entered high school, things got tense. It's because they're in love, damn it! They've gone their separate ways, and it's weird. They won't accept an offer to hang out with me, but they also won't leave each other alone. Kinda sucks being in between that. I just want to go back to the way things used to be. I want the three of us hanging out again. Or maybe all four of us, if that's how you want it to be. So if you could help, I'd appreciate it. I mean, I could try. I'm not sure what you want me to do. Well, you're doing something right. Just keep being there for Hayden, I guess. Leave it a good word about Arlie here and there. Maybe encourage them to hang out? Can you help me do that? Not exactly to go out of my way for anything. The way you described it, I think I already am. Yay, thank you. Things will be way better once this is sorted out, I promise. You will be paid in various flavors of juice box. Slurp! That's all I got on me. Take it or leave it. I really don't want any juice, thank you. You'll change your mind eventually once you realize how good these things are. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again. She runs off, pleased she's gotten what she's wanted. The next day! My morning thoughts are occupied with Nala's talk from yesterday. I hope I can be of help. She seemed passionate about getting Arlie and Hayden to be friends again. I guess I'm a part of the student council now. Lunch rolls around and Hayden makes his way over to my desk. You ready to go, Rek? I follow Hayden down to the student council room. Ahoy, I'm here! Gotta hand out some flyers and hand back some of the forms I've been sorting for a couple of groups. You don't mind tagging along, do you? Sounds fun. Cool. I don't have to worry about coming back to lock up at the end of lunch. I don't think I've seen you leave before. It's a rare occurrence if I can help it. We lock up the room and head down the halls, stopping by at different classrooms to drop off different things. It's almost a second tour of the school. Every so often I hear girls giggle. It's a little unnerving. Eventually, we end up down by the school vegetable garden. Arlie and Nala are there, raking all the leaves into a big pile. Hayden, Rek, weird seeing you guys here. What's up? Not much, just finishing up handing out various papers to various clubs. Rek's helping out too. I see you're raking the leaves? Just finish. I did a great job, right? That's for me to decide. Let's see how many of these leaves make it to the compactor before we re-rake. If you can hand this form to the gardening lead, Arlie, I'd appreciate it. Oh, don't recognize authority when it's right in front of you? For shame, Hayden. Since when are you a lead of anything? Since a couple days ago. It's temporary, but the gardening club president gotta go into surgery and needs someone to take over in the meantime. Well, I expect this form doesn't need an explanation. I'll sort it out, don't worry. Good. Oh, Nala, I need you to... Hayden, don't go telling my lackey what to do. Lackey, huh? You can't hold my vice president hostage against me. I have custody of Nala today. Everything's gotta go through me. She doesn't stop being student council just because she's helping you out. It's okay, Hayden. I accept bribes. What do you want? I'm surprised Hayden's entertaining any of this nonsense. Give me your notes for the test tomorrow. Of course. Should have assumed you hadn't studied for tomorrow's test. It's not that I hadn't studied. It's that you condensing everything down to bullet points makes life easier. Pretty please? Fine. See me after class. This might be the first time I've been happy to hear that. Oh wow, they're getting along. The bell rings and we make our way back to class. Far out in front of me, Hayden and Arlie are walking home together, arguing. I hear them before I see them. The result of Hayden giving Arlie his notes? Guess they live in the same direction, too. I'm too far away to make out anything they're saying. Seems I was right about them being friends. The weekend flies by. I try not to think about the looming test result. I enter the classroom still early. To my surprise, the teacher's already there. Rek, here you go. Test results from Friday. With some hesitation, I look at the score written on the bottom. Not too shabby. Could be better, but for someone unfamiliar with the majority of the material, I can't complain. I walk over to Hayden, who's sitting at his desk. He doesn't look happy. You okay, Hayden? He barely looks up from his test result. It was so close to a perfect score. A single question off. Most people are usually happy about that. It's over a stupid mistake on my part. I wouldn't fret. It's still top grade, right? I guess. The door opens and Arlie walks through it, yawning. Arlie, there you are. Your test result. Congrats on passing. Oh shit, I passed? Hell yeah, I thought I was gonna have to make this one up. He takes a piece of paper and walks over to Hayden's desk. Really? You're celebrating just a pass? Yeah, a pass is a pass. You look happier than Hayden does. Oh, what's wrong, Mr. President? Didn't get the perfect score? What's it to you? Oh man, didn't expect to be right. It wasn't 2 mistakes, was it? Say it isn't so, Hayden. Hayden hands Arlie his test result, refusing to make eye contact. Arlie scans the sheet, squinting at the section underlined in red. Something that dumb counts against you? That sucks. It's my own fault for messing it up. Next time I'll be more careful. This level of stress isn't good for the complexion, you know. It's just a little mistake. This result doesn't count towards anything. Don't worry about it. I swear, you care way too much about this stuff. It's better than not caring at all. Why would I care? It's not important. You don't think doing well counts for anything? Nope, it's a dumb test not worth stressing over. Tell that to the universities when they're looking at your overall grade. You can't scare me into giving a shit, Hayden. I can promise you no university is going to care about the difference between a 99 and 100 on one single test. So what score did you get if you're not happy about it? Oh, if you're happy about it, see for yourself. Harley hands Hayden both of the tests to compare. Huh, I was expecting a lot worse. This is more than just a passing grade. See how unstressed I am by it too? This still isn't something to celebrate. Well, I'm happy with it. I did better with your notes, so thanks for that. Oh, no problem. Glad they helped. Oh, he's blushing. Okay, sorry. Alright, everyone, please take your seats. We're starting a new chapter today. I hope everyone's excited. The class groans. The morning period is long, and I'm relieved once lunch rolls around. Hayden hasn't gotten over Arlie's comments from earlier. I sit in the student council room attempting to focus on the new material, but he's dead set on complaining about Arlie. I just wish he'd care about his grades. College is right around the corner and he's still acting like we're in middle school. I'm surprised it's taking priority over reviewing the new material. You seem very concerned for his future. I care about everyone's future. Really? You haven't once asked me about my grade or my plans. Didn't I? Sorry. I passed, though. Glad to hear it. Sorry for not asking. He takes a seat across the stage. We called you out! Pulls out his books. The rest of the lunch period is quiet, but every time I look up at Aiden's face, he's frowning. Oh. Oh no! Oh no, he knows! Second period isn't very noteworthy. Hayden continues to keep his eyes on Arlie, who isn't paying much attention to what's being taught. A weekend in a new school experience, and it already feels mundane. Walk into the classroom and see Nala and Arlie. Oh hey, good morning, Rek. No Hayden yet? I think he's out talking to some of the teachers. He was here earlier. So, Arlie, are the goods ready yet? The goods? Yeah, I think we should sort that out today. Rek, do you like brownies or cookies more? I'm not sure what kind of conversation I just walked into. The question isn't what anyone likes more, it's which is easier to give out to women. My vote goes to cookies. They're way more shareable. You're right. You're so smart, Arlie. I don't know what I'd do without you. What are you guys talking about? Sunflower seeds. It's time of year we can finally harvest them. I love sunflower seeds, but seed, in my opinion, almond and sesame don't come close. Oh, best seed. Pumpkin's certainly up there, but sunflower's more iconic in my opinion. And the plan is to attract women with them? Absolutely. Women love baked goods. How else am I going to get a girlfriend? I didn't realize this was the only way. Nala's got it tough. The sunflowers we planted are starting to droop, so we can harvest them and get them ready to dry today if you'd like. If you want to help too, Nala, see me at lunch. I gotta check in on some stuff with the student council first. She's so cute! But I'll be over right after that. I can only give you a bag or two. Will that be enough? For some cookies? Yeah, should be. We need to keep some to plant for the next group. Some for the bird feeders and probably some other stuff. I gotta check with the rest of the club. Thanks for the help, by the way. You can have some of the batch once I'm finished with them. Hayden walks through the door looking a little more than tired. Morning, sunshine. And what a beautiful morning it is. Not today, Arlie. Not in the mood. Oh, what's up? You're not still upset over your grade, are you? No, it's not that. I had a meeting with a couple of teachers about club-related stuff. It's going to be more work than I expected. I'm not looking forward to trying to sort that one out. Anyways, what's up with you guys? If I'm following correctly, we're trying to work out what kind of dessert has the highest odds of getting Nala a girlfriend. I see. You're on your own with that one. No wisdom from Mr. Popular? I want them to leave me alone, not attract more of them. The morning bell rings and we take our seats. Come lunchtime, Nala, Hayden, and I make our way to the student council room. So, it's okay I gotta go later, right? As I said, it's fine. Rek can cover if needed. Cover doing what exactly? I'm still not sure. I'll make it up at some point. Gotta get those cookies made for the fan club girls. She's picking quite possibly the worst pool of people to try with. Girls both interested in men and have someone they're already into. But some of them are really cute. They'd do better to be my friend. I have direct access to you. Access that can be revoked. Oh, come on, help a girl out. You should hear about my plan, Rek. These girls give me their numbers to pass on to Hayden, and I ask if it's cool if I message them, and they say yes. Easy way to get numbers if you like girls. I'm even in some of the group chats. No wonder Arlie thinks you're one of them. Do you pass any of the numbers on? No point. I don't like girls. You're just gonna tell Rek? I don't see why not. They don't care you like women. I take another bite of my sandwich. Well, your choice. Terrible taste, honestly. Girls are way better. If I can give you my fan club, I would. Please? Probably good for Rek to know, just so they don't get any of the girls' hopes up. I wasn't planning to entertain any of them. Send them my way. See what they think of the adorable student council vice president instead. Gotcha. Okay, I gotta get going. This is so weird! Arlie's got a bag of sunflower seeds for me. It might go without saying, but if you could keep the fact that I'm gay to yourself, I'd appreciate it. I'm not quite as open about it as Nala is. I wasn't in a hurry to tell anyone. I walk into class the next morning and spy a lone Arlie. Yo, Rek, looks like we're the first ones here. Glad to see even when Hayden and Nala fail to show, someone in Nerd Club is setting a good example. I'll take that as a compliment. It's pretty cold today, huh? I wonder if it's finally Hayden jacket season. Hayden jacket season? Yeah, it's a wondrous thing, Rek. The year is divided into two halves. Jacket season and not jacket season. Like daylight savings, but localized, more visually apparent. I'm not sure I see what the deal is. Look, it started as a thing with Nala and Hayden when we were kids, okay? And I'll take any opportunity I can to get under his skin. I'll make sure to tell him that. Be my guest. He should know better than anyone. Hayden and Nala walk through the door. Nala gives Arlie a knowing look. Oh no! Oh no! I don't know why you guys insist on this being a kid. She's like shaking. Oh, Nala and I didn't say anything. It's written across both of your faces. It's cold. I'm going to wrap up. It's just comforting knowing some things never change. Plus, the puffiness of the jacket adds a certain cuteness to the sweater vest alone just can't accomplish. Compliments your face nicely. What on earth are you talking about? What? It's true. Fangirls are right on this one. I'm surprised you agree with them. I'm not above admitting when a guy's cute. You've earned your weird legion of fans. Pretty sure that's victim blaming Arlie. Hayden can't help being cute. Hayden goes quiet. You okay, Hayden? Just fine. I'm not saying it's okay for those girls to be weird. I'm just saying I understand the Hayden appeal. What do you think, Rex? See where I'm coming from? Hayden's pretty cute. Can we change the subject? No! We're staying on the subject! No fake smile and a thank you? I'm hurt. We should appreciate he's honest with us. Hayden takes his seat, burying his head into one of the textbooks. A teacher then bursts through the door, urging us all to sit down. I finish up sorting the last of my papers and turn to leave the student council room. Actually, Rek, do you have a moment? I'd like to talk if that's okay. The serious tone of his voice tells me it must be something pretty important. Should I lock the door? Might be a good idea, please. Thank you. Sure, what's up? I'm not sure if I ever asked you this, but what do you think of Arlie? He seems nice. Maybe a little chaotic, but I've yet to actually see him do any harm. He pauses at my response for a moment, carefully considering his response. I think it might be a good idea if I tell you the truth. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and despite everything, I think I've got a crush on Arlie. Oh, I knew it! You think you've got a crush on him? I have a crush on Arlie. He seems a little surprised with himself as he clarifies. Sounds like this is a new revelation. First time admitting it out loud to someone else. But if I'm honest, I probably felt this way for a while. Interesting choice of a crush. He laughs. Yeah, I wish I knew what it was. I'd love to be able to pull it into words. Suddenly, the scolding you do's looking like it has ulterior motives. It's not obvious, is it? He's always doing something that I should get mad at. That's been our primary mode of interaction for such a long time, I'm honestly not sure how to talk to him otherwise. I do get mad at the stuff he does, but it's hard to stay angry at him. I wonder how the fangirls will react if you and Arlie end up getting together. I don't even want to think about that. They'll be happy for you. Really? I'm not so sure. Well, this isn't you picking a favorite fangirl, and you and Arlie would make a cute couple. Would we? Absolutely. It's hard to imagine you not arguing with Arlie every day. I'd be shocked if there wasn't a dedicated portion of the fan club rooting for you both. I hope so. Kinda hoping if Arlie's around more, they'll finally get the hint. Oh, if you could keep this to yourself, I'd appreciate it. Your secret's safe with me. I've yet to tell anyone you're gay. And I figured if it was going to be up to anyone, it'd be Arlie. Oh, I don't know if I've been given any new information. I'm not sure how to feel about that. I need a bit more time to get used to the idea. I'm just getting comfortable with the idea that I have a crush on someone. I don't want to also have to worry about who knows what. I appreciate you handling this, by the way. Thanks for taking it so well. You make it sound like this is bad news. He laughs again. Kind of feels like it is, like, really him of all people? Puts his hand to his forehead and sighs. What can I say? I guess he's just the right kind of stupid. Is it weird to feel a sense of dread about this? You're probably overthinking everything. How can I not? On the plus side, student council's rooms never look better. I never realized how much of a stress cleaner I am. You can unlock the door now. I should probably get going. I need to do a quick tidiness check on the other club rooms. Will probably take me until the end of lunch. Can you stay here and keep the room occupied? If anyone needs anything, just make a note of it. I'll deal with it when I get back. Can do. Thanks again for listening. No problem. Thanks for trusting me. The rest of the lunch is uneventful. I'll get some studying done, but that's about it. As I open the door the next morning, Nala greets me with an uncomfortably large smile. Rek, I'm so glad you came through the door first. And by yourself, too. Great! Let's go talk in private. She pushes me out to the hall before I can give an answer. I've been wanting to talk to you about Hayden. What's going on with him and Arlie? You notice how weird they've been acting lately, right? Things are improving between the two of them? Pretty sure their relationship is improving. You think so? They're still talking about each other as much as they normally do, but something's different. Hayden's been going out of his way to argue with Arlie. Don't you feel like Hayden's been taking Arlie's teasing more seriously? He seems more preoccupied with their arguments after they bicker, too. I don't know if improve's the right word. I think you just have to ask them to know for sure. I just might. You think you can help me corner Hayden? Should be easy enough. He's small. We could take him. That is, if he doesn't just tell us when we ask. Might be best to try that first. Right on cue, Arlie and Hayden turn the corner. There you both are. I was starting to wonder if we have a double absence on our hands. And ruin Hayden's attendance record? I'm trying my best, Nala, but performing miracles is a little much to expect first thing in the morning. You've come close a few times. Like my first day? That's one of the closest. Sounds like I gotta try harder. Duly noted. With my new knowledge, I don't think Hayden'd hate the attention. True. Seeing Hayden let a smile slip as he enters the class tells me I might be right. The morning period is uninteresting. I spend the time trying to count how many times Hayden looks over at Arlie. Now I'm aware he has a crush on him. Everything Hayden does feels so obvious. Come lunchtime, Hayden makes his way over to my desk. So, I didn't get a couple of the rooms checked before the bell yesterday. Would you like to come with me? Nala's got us covered. Sure. Might be nice to spend a lunch period more mobile. Hayden and I turn the corner and see three girls standing there, eager to get his attention. He lets out a sigh, just enough for me to hear, before putting on a smile and stepping out to meet them. Can I help you ladies with anything? The girls surround Hayden, giggling. One of the girls pushes her friend forward. Yeah, she wanted to ask you something. Hayden looks over to me for a split second to ask if I'm paying attention. He looks almost like a cornered animal despite his cool demeanor against the swarm. The one in the middle, he's got like a little sparkle by him. The one in the middle, after a reassuring thumbs up from one of her friends, presents an envelope and a small box of chocolates. I was wondering if you go out with me, Hayden. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm just not interested in a relationship right now. I'd be a terrible boyfriend. You deserve someone who can dedicate all his time to you. He says a line in just the right way to make the girl smile. This is someone who, with practice, rejecting girls for sure. Are you sure? Please at least take the gifts. I'll take the letter if you like, but please don't waste the chocolates on me. Share them with your friends. I insist. I heard you like this brand, so I picked them out just for you. Well, I suppose a few can't hurt. The girls run off giggling. See, I told you he'd accept them. The second they disappear around the corner, Hayden's shoulders slump. From behind the same corner, Arlie appears. Showing Rek one of your trademark rejections up close, huh, Hayden? You were watching? Of course, entertainment at its finest. I'm glad you think me being cornered is funny. What am I supposed to do? Barge in midway through? If you'd like, I don't mind trying to jump in to help. It's fine, Rek, I can do it. I mean, if you really want me to. I'd appreciate it. Aww! 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 Sorry, I got a little excited there. Would either of you like these? He gestures to us with a box of chocolates. Not gonna eat your present? Cruel, Hayden. I'll give them to Nala then. I'd like someone to enjoy these. Hold on, I didn't say I didn't want them. He reaches over and plucks the box from Hayden's hands, studying the contents list. It's got those raspberry and white chocolate ones you like in the mix. Wait, really? Let me see. As Hayden goes to take the box back, Hayden lifts it out of his reach. Oh, so now you want him back? Just give me the box, Arlie. No, please, Mr. President. You don't deserve one. Niceties can get you a long way, you know. How's this? If you ask nicely enough, I'll even feed you the chocolates myself. Just take them. I don't have time for this. Wonder how much self-restraint it's taken him not to accept Arlie's offer. One day I'm going to call you on your own bluff, you know. It would be my honor, Mr. President. I've got to get going. I've got errands to run, and those girls took up enough of my time. Alright. I'll make sure to save the raspberry and white chocolate ones for you. You really don't have to. Come on, Rek, we need to get going. Goodbye, Arlie. I wave to Arlie as Hayden speed walks towards the student council room. Ah! What on earth was that about? Arlie being Arlie? Don't play dumb, you saw that, didn't you? That was way too much even for him. Looks to me like you ran away. Maybe I did. I'm not going to subject myself to that. How obvious was it? Be honest. I don't think Arlie's caught on. For all we know, this is just a form of teasing he noticed you react to. Whether he knows or not, I'm going to be overthinking that interaction all afternoon. Let's just head back to class. I'm not getting any work done today. Aw. You poor gay little man. Afternoon class is filled with a certain kind of tension. I watch Hayden and Arlie sneak. Oh, maybe he does know. Wonder if Hayden regrets giving up the box of chocolates. I enter the classroom and Arlie and Hayden seem to already be at the middle of something. I told you I'm not interested. Just take them, will you? I saved them just for you. Is he talking about the chocolates from yesterday? They finally notice me. Rek, I need your help. Hayden won't accept the chocolates I saved for him. This is embarrassing. You're making a scene, Arlie. Help Arlie. I don't know. Arlie went through the trouble of saving them for you. Would it really be that big of a deal for you to take them? Not you too, Rek. What's gotten into you both? Hayden caves and takes the chocolates from Arlie. Of all things to be peer pressured into. As I make my way down to the hall and go get lunch, I hear a familiar voice call my name from behind. Hey, Rek, got some time to talk? Sure, what's up? Just been noticing you've been hanging out a ton with Hayden lately. What's up with that? What do you mean, we're friends? Just friends? Yeah. It's surprising to see. Are you jealous? What? No way! Why would I be jealous of the newest nerd club member? He's pretty defensive, considering he's the one who's bringing this up. I wonder what Hayden's gonna think of him asking about this. Overheard some of the fangirls talking. That's what I get for believing random things I hear. Be careful out there, Rek. I've heard they can get so obsessive they're scary. Am I giving off the wrong impression? I just decided to help Hayden out with the student council. Well, no. Like I said, it's just surprising. Though I'd ask if something was up. I'm not interested in him if that's what you're asking. You sure? He does have a cute face. Not charmed by it? Not really. Why come and ask me and not Hayden? You've known him way longer. You think I can ask him something like this? I'd never hear the end of it. So he's doing okay and everything's right? Not too stressed? Oh, is this the real reason why you're talking to me? Do I need to have a specific motive? Just kind of out of the blue is all. Well, I do consider Hayden and I friends, even if we don't talk directly with me. Don't quite know what he thinks of me, but I don't hate the guy. I'm surprised Arlie's being so direct with this. Well, I gotta get going. Nice talk, Rek. Thanks for clearing all that up for me. No problem. I open the student council door and Hayden's sitting at the table, just about to start on lunch. Hey, Rek, what took you so long? I sit down and pull out my own lunch, not sure where to start. I had a really weird conversation with Arlie on the way here. Yeah? What he intended to just be, oh my god, he stops eating and sits up in his chair. Oh no! What did he want? I'm not sure. It started with him bringing up a rumor we might be dating. Well, you know I'm not interested in that happening. Is that what he thinks? I didn't think that was the impression you gave. That's what I told him. Well, hearing he cares is reassuring. Thanks for letting me know. An odd way to end the week. Ah! They have to get together. After a quiet weekend, I open the door to Nala all by herself. Good morning, Rek. Looks like we're the first ones here. I've been dreaming of sunflower seeds, Rek. All weekend the cookies have been on my mind. Ollie said they'd be ready to harvest, right? Yep, I checked with them after school on Friday and they weren't quite dry yet, so today's the day. Right on cue, Arlie arrives through the door. The second he sees Nala, he reaches into his bag and pulls out a pocket of sunflower seeds. Yay! Got them for you, Nala. Figured coming in early and sorting out the seeds would make you happy. Whoa, that's huge! Is it? What were you expecting? Maybe like half of that. I could take some back if you don't need all of it. Nuh-uh, I need all of it. I'll set aside some cookies for you. How's that? Sounds good to me. Let me know if this sounds crazy, Rek. I'm thinking about asking Arlie out. Really? He immediately loses his nerves and tries to proceed oh no! Don't backpedal! Or I don't know. Maybe just hang out or something. After that weird interaction you have with him, I should probably take more initiative. I don't think I'll get any more obvious sign from him. What to ask him to do is the question. Oh no! What the hell? What do I choose? If it's getting something to eat, that'd be like a date. Help at the gardening club? No, he probably wouldn't do that. What about getting something to eat? I could see that working. It's casual enough not to be too much pressure for either of us. We'll start there and see how receptive he is. I'll worry about it afterwards once he's agreed to hang out. No big anime-style confession first? Not a chance. I barely have enough courage to do this. Rooting for you, though. Thanks, I need it. Okay, I have some free time today after school, so I'll try asking him after class. You got this. Thanks, I sure hope I do. I'm looking forward to seeing the two of them interact after hearing the report of how the date went. Oh? Wait. I wonder what'll be different. I enter the classroom and see Hayden focused on a textbook. How did things go? With that look on his face, I'm almost afraid to ask. I'll tell you at lunch. I don't really want to talk about it where others can hear. It went that well? Do I look like it went well? I wish. Nothing really went to plan, but I'd rather talk about it in private. Talk about what? What plan, huh? I'm not sure if Nala's stuck into class without us noticing or she was here all along. What's the secret you guys are so hush-hush about? Don't leave me out. I'll tell you at lunch, Nala. I've been meaning to catch you up with everything. Don't know how I feel about you turning to me first, but I'll forgive you. Arlie enters the room with a much happier expression on his face. He glances over at Hayden, who then shoves his face in a textbook. Someone looks happy. What's up? Oh, nothing much. Just had a nice afternoon yesterday. Got some crepes from that place a couple blocks from here. You know the one? Yeah, who doesn't? Maybe I was talking to Rek, Nala. Don't be exclusionary. I went there after school. It was great. Yeah? I need to try the berry chocolate variety. I saw someone eating it and they made it look like it was the best thing ever. Been thinking about it all morning. Good to hear he enjoyed what sounds like their date. Hayden's doing his best to ignore Arlie's Wait, why is Arlie... Wait. Why is Hayden thinking that Arlie is... What's going on? So confused.
Tuesday, October 10th.
Oh!
Rec.
No!
Soon enough.
That's not what I wanted!
Disabled.
Shut up! Soon enough, the teacher comes in, telling us to take our seats. Come lunchtime, Hayden, Nala, and I all hurried to the student council room. So what exactly did you both want to tell me? Couldn't focus at all in class because of this, by the way. You can't focus normally. You don't need any prompting. I look over at Hayden to spill the beans. Well, I'll just come out and say it. I have a crush on Arlie. That's it? I already knew that. I don't remember telling you. You didn't have to. It's obvious, right, Rek? I might have been able to figure that one out. If Rek can figure things out in a couple weeks, I think I can in over a decade. Well, if everything's so obvious to you both, tell me how my date with Arlie went. Whoa, you guys are already dating? Not yet, but with any luck, I'll get there eventually. Just a single date so far. Well, I want to hear everything. How did it go? Not sure, honestly. Good, I think? Just good? I feel I made my intentions of being a date painfully obvious. Not that it fazed him. If anything, he got bolder. I'm almost mad. I spent so long building myself up and he just acts so casually about everything. Do you want him to be more nervous about it? Maybe a little. I don't know how he could talk normally. He was asking me about how the student council was going, calling it nerd club and everything. I couldn't manage responding to both his questions and the fact he was trying to poke fun. He tried to pay for the whole thing and I just turned into a stuttering mess. My mind blanked. I couldn't think of a way to explain why I wanted to pay before he beat me to it. Then he said it's okay because I can pay next time. He's already thinking of date number 2, huh? I don't know if I could do that again anytime soon. A second date might kill me. Don't be so dramatic. It sounds like it went great. He enjoyed his time with you, so it was a success. You can call me spending the entire time with my foot in the mouth a success. Look at you, student council president reduced to a self-conscious mess. I really wouldn't overthink you, Hayden. Just accept when he offers to hang out again. It's just Arlie, nothing to be scared of. Easy for you to say. Well, I should at least have tonight to gather my thoughts. As we finish up the last class of the day, Arlie makes his way over to Hayden's desk. Uh-oh! You doing anything tonight, Hayden? Not really. Looks like Hayden isn't getting that break he wanted. Awesome, want to hang out at my place? I get the feeling you've already decided it's happening. Yep, I got snacks ready and everything. Nala and I both make the decision to leave them be. Aww. Hayden walks down the hall with more of a confident stride than he did yesterday. Someone looks happier. Really? Is it that obvious? So, how'd it go? Better? So much better. He invites me around to his house and mentioned his parents were at home. Hard to say no to an offer like that. Is this the kind of conversation we should be having in the hallway? It's fine, this isn't going anywhere you think it is. But that detail's important. So we get to his house and it's clear he put some effort. Game system set up, living room way cleaner than it normally is. How'd you know he cleaned up? We hung out a lot in elementary and middle school. I know the house pretty well. He had way too many snacks out, but A for effort. We played for maybe half an hour before his parents came through the door saying their outing was canceled due to some last minute problem. It was nice seeing them again. They were really talkative and happy to see me. Arlie was clearly embarrassed, but I didn't do anything to help because he was just so cute. I'm sure that's how he felt last time he hung out. His dad wanted to watch TV, so we ended up outside for a couple hours. We just walked around the neighborhood. I messed up forgetting my coat back at his, and I was just gonna put up with the cold. But Arlie insisted I take his coat instead. Oh no! That's adorable! He hesitates to say the next line, but his voice is getting very quiet. I wanted to keep his coat so badly. I might have asked, but his parents were right there. Sounds like a lot happened. It was kind of a train wreck, but in a sweet way. It was nice seeing Arlie flustered for a change instead of me. You should tell Arlie you had a good time. Should I? Might be fun to see what he says about it first. Hayden walks through the door, his eyes locking onto Arlie. Surprising to see him already in class. Good morning. No running in the halls today? Arlie gives him a sheepish look. Nah, not today. I gave you enough grief yesterday. Huh? Over what? Arlie squirms. You know, my parents coming home and ruining everything. A couple of classmates turn their heads. Hayden notices and walks over to Arlie's desk, whispering something to him. Right. Hayden then takes a seat without saying another word. Good morning, everyone! Nala swings open the door. Whoa, Arlie, are you okay? You don't look so good. He's fine, don't worry. Okay. The teacher shows up just before the silence gets too awkward. I take my seat and the lesson gets started. It's amusing watching how many times Hayden's eyes flicker over to Arlie's. He's painfully obvious. Lunchtime rolls around and Hayden's still beaming. What's the next step? Now that you've got Arlie cornered. I hadn't thought that far ahead, honestly. I'm just kind of enjoying the reaction. I'll talk to him after class. The afternoon period feels like a long one. I'm looking forward to going home. I head down the stairs along the front of the school and I pass by Hayden and Arlie. Hayden notices me walk by and gives me an unsettling smile. Rek, do you mind helping me out? I could do with a hand. Don't involve Rek in this! Would you like me to leave, Arlie? It's fine. Stay, Rek. I need you to help me work out how exactly Arlie can make up the terrible time we had. No! Don't do this to him, you smug jerk! So that was what Arlie went red over. Makes sense. Hayden looks like he's enjoying himself. Suggest how Arlie can make it up. Depends. Do you have anything in mind, Hayden? Hayden looks at me. Please, I'm willing to help out. Nothing too specific. Maybe he can help me carry my books? Don't think that's severe enough, though. How terrible of a time was it? Hard to say. My time was valuable. I could have been doing something productive instead. The least Arlie can do is make it up to me. He's not very convincing saying that with such a big smile. You could have gone home at any time. Clearly it wasn't that bad. Another date? Some kind of makeup date? Seems like the best way to solve this. Date? Hayden's too thrown off by my bluntness to make an immediate comeback. Arlie takes the opportunity instead. A makeup date, huh, Rek? I like the way you think. We can try my place again when my parents are home. How about yours? We can sort this out later. We don't need to do this in front of Rek. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't the one who invited him over here. I thought you wanted Rek's input, Hayden. Can I go home now? They both pause their bickering and turn to me. I guess so. Hayden is very happy with my contribution. Oh, I'm sorry, Hayden. I tried. Arlie isn't so easily cornered. I head home, leaving those two to themselves. This is getting so obvious, it's embarrassing. The morning period is short. I arrive at class with not much time to spare. Hayden catches me right as I enter the room. Rek, I was starting to wonder if you'd be in today. Just running a little late. What are you doing out of class? Making sure you were going to show up. I've gotten a stupid idea in my head and I need talking out of it. Oh? I'll talk to you at lunch about it in full. Looking forward to it. Once we get into the student council room, Hayden surprises me with an apology. Sorry for yesterday. Oh, I figured I was the one who owed you an apology, not the other way around. Letting Arlie get the upper hand and all that. He'd have found a way to turn the situation around even without your help. My attempt to corner him backfired, so sorry for putting you through that. Apology accepted. I think we might need a little more work in the teamwork department. Roping you in without warning didn't exactly go to plan. I can't stop thinking about his reaction to all that. Should I say something to him about liking him? I thought that was already the assumption. Maybe. Sometimes I wonder. I think he's just trying to keep things at the pace you're setting. Can't hurt confirming you're on the same page. I know, you're right. Doesn't stop feeling scary, though. How's being on the opposite side of things? Honestly, I have a new earned respect for all the girls who've confessed to me. This might be a little different. You're practically dating Arlie already. Can you really see him turning you down? I can see him blowing it all off and saying he was just teasing. Inviting you around to his place as a joke? I doubt it. Things are only so clear to you because you don't have brain rot. He sighs. Fine, I'll do it. Let's get this over with. Shouldn't this be something you're excited for? I don't like how the uncertainty feels. Do you have anything after school today? So soon? The faster I can sort this out, the better. Oh no! Class ends and Hayden gives me a look to signify now's the time. I try and give a look of encouragement without making it obvious enough to anyone else. Hayden gets up from his seat almost immediately. He catches Arlie before he's even finished putting his books away. Arlie, do you mind staying behind so I can talk to you about something? Oh? I'm not in trouble, am I? Depends how the conversation goes. You guys both good? What are you guys so serious about? I guess Nala wasn't filled on what's happening. I'm not sure if I want to discuss this with other people around. Well, I might have a thing I want to say to you. I don't mind the company. It's not like Nala or Rek could do any harm, if this is going where I think it's going. And where do you think this is going? Well, let's move out of everyone's way and talk about it. Once class clears out and the hall is empty, Arlie's the first one to speak. So, you wanted to talk? Not if you're going to put me on the spot. You chickening out already? I'll go first if that'd make you feel better. Alright, here goes nothing. I like you, Hayden. Way more as a friend, too. Aw, way more than as a friend. Figured I'd better say something since we're hanging out more. Don't want you getting the wrong idea or anything. Oh, I see. You okay with that? Yeah, more than okay. Sorry, I wasn't expecting us to both have the same idea. I feel the same way. Oh man, that's such a relief to hear. You really had me going for a second. What do you mean relief? You're the one who was implying you already knew what I was going to say. And it was one giant bluff, but I still took the risk in confessing. Only because you wouldn't give me a chance to say it first. Tension is broken by Nala's loud sip. Slurp! I better be the maid of honor at your guys' wedding. I earned that spot. I've been waiting for years for this to happen. Happy to finally provide a conclusion. Man, I'm still shaking a little bit. Is this how those girls felt? I don't know, I've never accepted any of their confessions. Boyfriend of the student council president. This doesn't make me a member of the nerd club, does it? Only if you wanted to. I'll think about it. What? What happened to Nala? Nala, no! What the hell? I make my way down the corridors, following the same route I take to school every day. My class is the third door on the left. I'd have thought as your boyfriend I'd at least have the currency of a peaceful morning. I'll stop running in the halls if you walk with me to school. How's that? That'd require you to wake up on time. Two loud arguing boys block the door to the classroom. It's kind of nice to see that some things don't change. So come wake me up. I'll keep my window unlocked just for you. I'm not gonna break into your parents' house when they'll just let me through the front door. Would making you lunch help so you could sleep in longer? Very tempting. I know I have bags under my eyes, but I get a full 8 hours of sleep every night, you know. I just don't like getting out of bed unless I absolutely have to. Not that I'd turn down a loving home-cooked meal from my beloved. Don't I have a good Rek? I'm being spoiled already. Forget I offered. Oh, please, let me genuine here. I'd love matching lunches with you. Where's my adorable lunch offer? I want matching lunches with my wife. Find your own wife. I'm trying to. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a large box. If you're gonna rub being single in my face, I won't share. Oh, what's this? The cookies! I finally got the recipe down. Be honest, how many batches did it take? Huh? What are you talking about? I got these down first try. After 3 other attempts. But that doesn't matter now. They're here to share. I decided it'd be better to celebrate with you guys. Getting a cute girl's important, but not as important as my friends. How burned are they? Only a little. She opens up the lid, revealing the cookies. They're a little overdone, but still perfectly edible. You can scrape the burnt bits off. Personally, I think it adds more flavor to them. I take one of the cookies out of politeness. They're not that bad. Nice to see everything's going well. I'm happy I moved here, even if my new friends are idiots. Oh, game end. Oh, that was adorable. I love it. Also, he looks so angry. I wonder if there's, like, any other, like, endings that you can get? Or if there's any sort of, like, additional scenes that you can get with these two. It was really, really good, though. I really liked this. That was freaking adorable the whole time. If you guys want to play it for yourself, it's in the description below. You can check it out and see if maybe there's some other type of ending or if there's more scenes that I missed. I'm sure there's some stuff that I missed. I have no idea. I'll probably end up playing through it on my own time again just to see. But it was really, really good. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Happy Pride Month, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.